everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Coach Irma. This is a little coaching on the go today. I'm heading out, but I wanted to stop and let's wrap up. I think we have one more week for the love month of February. But this week, the first week we talked about self-love, how it all started in you, within you. All the love you're looking for is really within you. You just need to tap into it for yourself, and then you'll be able to love someone else. And in return, it's like a circle, it comes back to you. Um, we talked about how without love, the love of God, the love of God for the universe, for humankind, we wouldn't be here to even be experiencing this life, okay? So last week we talked about how little acts of kindness keeps love going. It's never about the big things. It's always about the little things that your partner does on a regular basis when you least expect it. That really brings up emotion and memories, and you form these memories even with friends and family members. This week I want to talk about how we have to be intentional about love. Um, to piggyback off of last week, um, what do I mean by that? When we fall in love, we usually don't expect it. You meet someone, you fall in love. But that's not where it ends, because the newness will wear out. So it's a choice. You have to choose on a daily basis to choose that love that you started out with. It's very, very difficult when you guys are arguing, when he gets on your nerves, she gets on your nerves, when every little thing irritates you. It's very, very hard. So if we're not aware and keep what brings you together alive into the relationship, it will be very easy to break up. It will be very easy to fall apart. You have to get up every morning, almost literally every morning, and decide, what am I going to do for this love, for this relationship, to keep going. So it's not no small task. It may not take big, gigantic effort, but you have to put some intention to it so that you can keep your love alive. When you feel when you're angry, usually people that loves you bring the best out of you. The same people that loves you, that brings the best out of you, sometimes they bring the worst out of you. So you have to be very intentional to say, okay, he was very disrespectful today. Am I going to bottle it up and don't say anything? Address it. Address it right away and nip it in the bud. It's good to have conversation. Conflicts is what helps you grow in your relationship. So some people think if people are arguing, oh my God, they're gonna fall apart. It's part of growth. You imagine that you are one person and you meet this completely different person, and you merge together to have this life. When you bring children into it, it gets real. It gets real. Because the person that you marry was raised with a set of parents, with their set of values and rules and all of that. And then you were raised with someone else, with another set of parents that has their own values, which might be different from your partner's. Totally different. When you add culture, different culture gets together. Nowadays you see a lot of mixed couples. there's different religion, different background. All that takes into consideration to mix it all up and see how difficult it is to be in a relationship. It's hard to be in a relationship with the same values, same thoughts, same, to add all these extra littles, it's very, very hard. So unless you are intentional about your love, to decide to work on your relationship, you have to choose that. You cannot just let the problem go. You cannot just let, whenever it gets on your nerves, you just walk away. You don't address these issues, and they keep piling up and they keep battling up. And then all of a sudden, one day, it blows all up and it's out of control. You have to work on your relationship. People used to say, when people ask them, what is the secret of your successful relationship? Some people say, we never go to bed angry. How do you do that? You talk it out. You talk about what went on. What didn't I like? Why did you do that? Especially for men, they act like it hurts them to talk. We have to talk. Communication is key. So if you have somebody who doesn't like to talk, and you have somebody who has problems, issues with, don't want any conflict, they want to stay on the surface all the time. Sometimes it is good to not provoke somebody, but there's a time, there's a place. When you lay down at night watching TV, at one point you have to come together. This is when you say, you know what, babe, I didn't like what you did. We went out today, this is what you did. That was embarrassing to me. You have to be able to do that. You have to be able to communicate what you like and what you don't like. Don't assume that the person knows exactly what's going on with you. You can mope and angry and mope and don't say nothing. They still can't read your mind. You have to open your mouth and communicate. Well, they should know this. They should know that. They should. But most of the time, they're not even thinking about these things. And then you're all angry, and nobody knows what's wrong with you. So, the message for today, for Coaching on the Go, because I'm on the go, the message for today is be intentional about your relationship. Deal with the issues at heart intentionally. Choose. To be intentional is to make a choice. This is what I'm going to do for whatever results you want. This is what I need to do to get to the outcome that you want. But you have to set yourself up to be intentional about it. You have to commit to it. You have to commit to it. So this is my little Coaching on the Go for you today. My name is Irma Wilson again. I am your life coach. I want you to please like, subscribe, and click on the little bell below so that you can get notification when I post new content. I think we have one more week for the Love Week. I hope that those little sessions really get you thinking, and for the sake of listening to good advice again, maybe something will click. If I'm the one to bring it to you that makes it click, my job is done for one person. My job is done. I love you. Continue on with the love, the little things in that you do for your relationships. They are important. Don't underestimate getting a ice cream cone and bring it to your loved one and sit outside and eat your ice cream cone on a bench somewhere. It doesn't take much. I love love. I'll see you soon. Let's love on each other. Bye bye. See you next time, next week.